Huh?
How's it, everybody? Spark from Wavescape here with your surf report for, guess what, this weekend, the 8th, 9th and 10th of March 2019. I hope you liked that little intro done by my son Tyler. He studied animation, his first gig in the real world. Yeah, so Cyclone Haleh is out there in the deep, just beyond Madagascar, around 2,000 miles away, and this weekend we're in for some epic east swell all along the east coast, especially from the wild coast to northern KZN side, and including southern Mozambique. So pretty much 988 millibars, the central core at today, Wednesday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, situated, let's have a check, distance and planning on trustywindy.com, and we go to where the swell will be rolling off the end of the conveyor belt, and we're looking at 1,900 nautical miles. It's been in the right zone to spew out swell from pretty much this afternoon, so we'll be looking at around about 2.5 to 3 days of travel time, which means Wednesday, 3 o'clock, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is going to be when it's making landfall in terms of the grunt of the ground swell. But that's, 3 days in the swell window, and that means 3 to 4 days of swell. But of course, the main issue, and especially for the Salty Good Wave organizers to make the call, is a worry about the winds. So I'm just going to now focus. We know the swell is going to be absolutely cooking. We know that it's going to be 15 seconds and there'll be plenty of grunt to it. I reckon 6 foot at least, if not 6 to 8 feet. Friday, 5 o'clock in the morning, it's already showing a 1.8 meter swell at 13 seconds. And then watch by the time we get to 11 a.m., it's 14 seconds, 2.1 meters. And by 7 o'clock in the evening, it's 2.1 meters at 15 seconds. And that basically is just going to hold pretty similar, a little bit bigger, maybe 2.3 meters on Saturday. So plenty of east swell, with absolute grunt, bearing 95 degrees, which is perfect for the new pier. But now let's talk about wind. So what we've got on Saturday is an area of low pressure sitting right over the coast, and then an area of high pressure below, and that's what's causing a lot of consternation, because that is bringing onshores to the Kai and maybe even as far as the south coast. But Durban, look at how slack those pressure gradients are, the line. So I reckon that we're going to just get pumping surf pretty much the whole day on Saturday. If you actually even look at 11 o'clock, normally the onshore's up and it's blowing hard already. But look at that, there's hardly any movement. So 1 knot east, and with this low pressure sitting right on top of Durban, there it goes, L. Although I'm not sure why 1013 millibars is regarded as a low pressure. Suffice to say that there's very little pressure transfer of air. The atmospheric conditions are extremely stable. I mean, if you go to 3 o'clock, yes, there is a slight puff of onshore, 6 knots, but it's not going to be too much to worry about, I don't think. But you never know with these forecasts. They have been oscillating and chopping and changing. One day shows the one thing and the other day another thing. And then on Sunday, another option. And with the waves still pouring through, east, 2.3 meters at 15 seconds, cooking. And wind in the morning, totally glassy, epic conditions, light land breezes, 6 a.m., 0 knots, which of course will mean very nice light conditions. And then 11 o'clock in the morning, a light south wind. So the piers are going off, and then by 2 o'clock there is a light east to southeasterly breeze coming through, but not strong. And then the northeast comes up on Monday, and it seems like it's going to be pretty much game over later in the day. But again, Monday morning early, still waves, still cooking. 2.4 meters, 14 seconds, going off, absolutely going off. Guys, this is the best swell that I've seen for quite some time, and let's hope that you guys get some absolute bombs, which of course I know you will. Cheers, and thanks very much.